The Leeds in Residence is a chance for the students to actually meet entrepreneurs and business people who've had a wealth of experience, and they connect with their experience and relate it to their studies and also their own careers. Well, during the day, the students get a chance to listen to Leeds in Residence, people who've been in charge of industries, worked in the public sectors, and also entrepreneurs. And they get a chance to listen to them, some of the things they've learned, particularly maybe their top tips, things they wish they'd learned when they were at university.
I chose to help out, well, partly because I came to Leeds originally, which I absolutely loved, obviously, because we all love our university days. And it's a great opportunity to come back and reminisce about the old place as well. But also just because I've got a relationship with the university and they asked me to be involved, and I just enjoy developing people. So it was a great opportunity to do that. I'm here to spend some time with future leaders of companies and to try and inspire them and motivate them and help them with what it's like in the real world as opposed to the theory of it all. And I think it's good to have the theory behind you, but in reality the practice is very different, and probably the key thing is that people are involved and people are different. So you can't pick up a textbook and find out the guide to all people. You actually have to get used to working with them and listening to them and putting yourself in their shoes so you can understand where they're coming from and therefore adjust the way you're communicating to them. And that's probably the key thing in business, I would say.
For me personally, I wanted to sort of look at the different aspects we maybe don't learn on the course of management. So hearing from leaders in the workplace who we can get a full realistic understanding of what goes on and what it means to be a leader and what they need, the qualities, and how to really get to these top positions in business. And we've heard from a load of leaders, I think there's about 12 or 13 of them, all from different aspects of the business world. So I've heard from loads of different people, and they've all had their own different insights.
You can't gain everything from academic, and you need experiences from the leaders out there, right? And with this program, the leaders is actually kind enough to share their experiences and their knowledge with the students, and which is why I'm really interested into this program, and it kind of gives me a sense of realism in the business world itself. And most importantly, I met lots of leaders who is from big companies, big firms, such as John Lewis, Coca-Cola, and for them to be here to willingly to share their experiences and their knowledge is actually an invaluable experience for me as a student.
It allows you to meet people who've managed to overcome various obstacles and various challenges and still make it to the top.
It's a fantastic scheme. It definitely enhances your employability, and I've secured a place with Rothschild Bank, so that's for the investment banking division. But I mean, that's come off the back of the networking that I've done in the Leaders in Residence scheme, the people that I've seen and been in contact with, and that's something that's really helped me.
Just this constructive discussion and interactive environment allows me as a student to gain insight from these leaders that help me be more inspired, be more motivated, and make a difference to the community.
Yeah, we think the programme makes a real difference because it gives them a chance to appreciate what work is like before they get there. And going to university is more than knowledge. It's also about acquiring the confidence you need to succeed in whatever environment you go into.
I work obviously in the charitable sector, and I didn't want all of the discussion about good leadership and management and a whole set of other business issues to be just looked at from the perspective of organisations that make profit, because there's a lot more to running a good business than just making profit. There's some absolutely fantastic students here, and I'm hoping that I can attract some of them into my sector, because we need good, exciting young people who have done business studies to work with the charitable sector to make us more efficient, more effective, help us reach more of the people that we need to support.
I mean, right now people are relaxing, having a drink in the bar, talking about what it's like to be in business and to run organisations, and sharing their experiences in a very informal way. I mean, it's really part of mini mentoring, where the students get a chance to talk to leaders and listen and share their experiences.
So today has been way more, interesting and intriguing than I was expecting it to be. Firstly, listening to fellow leaders talk about their backgrounds and kind of the similarities, even though they've done such different things.
It's been brilliant, a really, really good day. It was really well constructed, so all the leaders spoke first about their experiences and their kind of key tips for the future, and that was stunning, the kind of range of experience and views and attitudes, and it was absolutely amazing. I'm sure the students were amazed, but I was amazed by it as well. I learnt so much from my colleagues, my other leaders.
The other thing has been how sort of inspiring the students are themselves, the passion of them, and the focus of their questions has been really, really interesting and quite challenging to actually think through. Wow, that's a really good question, how best to answer that.
And then we had some really good concentrated time with the small groups of students where they could ask us quite detailed questions and we could pick up on some of their particular concerns around their careers or around the type of future that they envisage for themselves and what kind of skills and experience would they need to get there, which was all really brilliant.
It's been incredibly rewarding, actually, I have to say, way more so than I expected, to tell you the truth.
Excellent learning for me. I don't know about anyone else.